The Prophet ﷺ, whenever he remembered Khadijah, he would feel so faithful to her. And he had tremendous love to her, to the extent that she had a sister, and her sister's name was Hala. And whenever the Hala would visit the Prophet ﷺ, and we're talking about 10 years down the line, 10, 15 years down the line, whenever she would visit the Prophet ﷺ, he would honor her and give her presents just because of the memory of Khadijah. And in one incident, he heard her voice once. And then he said, "Oh Allah, Hala, the sister of Khadijah?" And Aisha was there. So she could not help but feel jealous. So she said to the Prophet ﷺ, complaining in anger, "Why do you always mention a woman that was 60, 70 years old, skinny?" And she started describing her in a very nasty way. Out of jealousy, of course. She was a child herself. Why do you keep on recalling her and remembering her? Allah Azza wa Jal has given you far greater wives, greater wives than her. The Prophet ﷺ was outraged. He was so furious and angry that he said to her, "By Allah, he did not give me better than her ever. She believed me when people thought I was a liar. She supported me with her money when people deprived me from shelter and support. She stood beside me when everyone abandoned me. Allah Azza wa Jal has given me children from her where everyone else I was deprived from having children from. By Allah, I was not substituted, I was not given better than her." Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, hearing this, said, "By Allah, I swear that I will never mention her in a negative way after that." This shows you the amount of love our Prophet ﷺ had to Khadijah. And indeed, she had all the right to be loved with all the support she gave our Prophet ﷺ, with all this tremendous care and love she provided him. She deserved to be remembered after all these years, after she passed away, after the Prophet ﷺ married 7 or 8 or 9 women after her, yet she still had a very, very special place in his heart.
Nowadays we have a saying that says, "Behind every great man there is a woman." Could this saying be applied to the case of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and our brother?
Most definitely, but she was not the cause of him being great. But indeed she was the best support any man could have.